Yeah, what's going on, everybody? It is Jimso here. Welcome back to League of Legends today, playing Singe in the top lane, not mid Singe this time. This is a ranked game, round gold 1 elo, and yeah, playing Singe top. I'm queuing up in ranked as mid top now, so just my luck, I get 2 top games in a row. One was a pretty painful loss. It was close, and that's why it was painful. But this game was a bit better. You're going to see a bunch of mistakes at the start, but things are going to come back quite well. But I'm going to be pretty much thoroughly embarrassed by the first 7 or 8 minutes of this game, so you can just revel in that. But yeah, playing Singe top, going for a 18-0-12 rune page, because I'm playing Singe top instead of Singe mid, so not going for courage, going for Deathfire touch. As for my masteries, I'm normally, for a top lane, if it was against a melee matchup, I would go for like a kill lane Singe. I would go for Ghost Ignite, I would go for Hybrid Pen Marks, Armor Seals, Move Speed Quints, and AP Glyphs. But this is a Mundo. I see it as a bit of an exception, I guess you could say, or at least I did. I underestimated the damage that I'll do to him. I went into this game thinking that he'll just be a rock for the whole game, but he really wasn't during the laning phase, as much as I thought. So in this game, I went for Teleport, of course, and I went, I believe I went Armor, Move Speed, HP per level, and MR per level. So I've got a little bit less damage overall. Well, actually quite a bit less damage very early on here. So I'm not going to be going for any aggressive plays. And because I'm not going to be going for any aggressive plays, I'm going to be fast pushing the lane down. And just trying to go for proxies after level 6, basically, which you're going to see me do. But first, we're going to start the lane phase right here. I'm going to immediately start pushing the wave. Dodge my first cleaver, but that's fine. I'm going to get hit by a lot more. Of course, every time you dodge something, or every time you get hit, just whenever it's up, just use your mastery emote in lane. Very, very important playing Singe. Make sure you do that. You get hit by a skill shot, use it. You dodge a skill shot, use it. You're dead. You've just been ganked, 3-man ganked, and you're dead on the tower, use it. Always just use your mastery emote. It demoralizes the enemy, trust me. Mundo went for a rather odd start here. He started off a Doran Shield. I don't know why people do that against Singed. I guess he's thinking like, oh, maybe I'll start a Doran Shield for the regen, which, I mean, start a Rejuve bead. Start a Rejuve bead and build into something later on and like 5 potions or refillable, or just don't start a Doran Shield against a matchup that does not auto-attack you or auto-attack Karash you down early on. It just really isn't, it's pointless. I mean, old Doran Shield back when it gave like 100 health and a fucking ridiculous amount of regen, sure. But new one, no, don't. If he's up against a Nara or something, sure. If you're up against a Singe, no. So I'm fast breaking the wave in. The reason why I'm also doing this, by the way, is because I'm not really scared of Zac. Zac and Mundo don't really have a lot of combined damage to be able to kill you early on. Zac's the main factor there. Because what does Zac do when he ganks? He stuns you up, he knocks you up, and he just sort of punches you a little bit, and you just run away. So, pre-6 ganks from Zac aren't scary at all, especially if the laner is a Mundo. He just can't, he doesn't have enough damage to follow up on it. Now, if I'm all the way over here, they could, you know, they could slow me all the way back to the tower and probably kill me then, but I'd have to be out of mana and not be able to fling and shit like that, so I reckon I'd still be fine. But here I am, just pushing the wave. You're going to see my first mistake very soon here, don't worry. Now, Mundo is actually lost a bit healthier. He's lost about a quarter health, but with that Doran Shield and that potion, he is going to be able to get it back. Here I'm standing so far up once again because I'm just not scared of a Zac gank this early on. So I'm just playing a bit recklessly and standing up real close. And yeah, I'm running a bit low of mana here, that's the problem. But right here, that kills me right there. Taking that tower shot, that kills me. And without enough mana for a fling, if I dodged that cleaver there, I probably wouldn't have got away. But because I got hit by that cleaver, I die. But look how low he got here. If I had Ignite, he would have been dead. So, I guess I should have probably taken Ignite, but oh well. You get what you're given. He almost dies to creeps, but it's not to be, unfortunately. I pick up another, like, my plan here was originally just to go, like, start off with a Dark Seal and then go immediately into a Corrupting Potion and just build tank. But because I'm like, oh, I can actually do some damage to him, I might actually go for my normal Dark Seal route. There, I try to get him in the goo and catch up to him, but he hits me with the cleaver, so he gets away. And here, I believe this is a mistake here. He stays with very, very low HP. Now, yeah, he's got regen, he can farm with cleaver, but he is going to miss out on a few CS he probably would have been able to get if he'd just gone back and teleported. which he's going to have to do anyways, because I'm back in lane. I'm just going to push it down, and he's going to have to go back eventually. He can't just spam cleavers forever. They'll take away a bit of his health every time. So, in the end, he's eventually going to have to go back, and he's going to use his TP anyway. So I would have just gone back a lot earlier, but, well. Here I'm trying to punish him. I want him to like run through the poison and he gets some there. Run through the poison if he tries to CS, but I also want to make sure that I'm not in tower range when he runs through it, because I will get cleavered and take a shit ton of tower shots. So I don't want that to happen. But here he's going back, and he's gonna have to blow his teleport to come back in. I just believe he should have did that a lot earlier, but I mean whatever. He didn't die for it, so I guess all is good. Here I go for a proxy. I'm a bit cautious about. Once again, I'm only doing this because I'm not scared of Zac. If I was against pretty much any other jungler, I would not be doing this right now. I'll be waiting until level 6. But because it's Zac, I'm just like, whatever. I'll be fine. Here, I notice Mundo's not at the tower, so I figure, yep, he's coming. The ward there confirms it. I start running away. I'm not dropping a poison trail behind me because I want to save enough mana for my ult. Here, I'm like, okay, is he just chasing me or is Zed coming? Because Zed's mid. Oh, no, okay, Zac's here. Now I'm going to pop ult. But, you see, I'm here with half health. They've caught me with half health, but as long as I can dodge the cleavers, I'll survive. But here's where the embarrassing part comes. I'm like, okay, Lee Sin, let's go. Let's go. Perfect. Counter gank. Unfortunately, I'm out of mana. So I can't actually go in for flings. I foolishly drop a Mega Adhesive there. I would have had enough mana for fling at this point, and I probably could have killed one of them, or at least gotten away. But that was just a fucking disaster right there. And Zillion is just gonna... He's actually gonna escape at first, but then he's gonna get killed by Zac a bit later on. So that's just terrible. 3 for 0 in the enemy's favor. Very bad start, but that's fine. We're going to rebound from it. I was tilted at this point. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh god. But it ends up being okay. So I'm just going to try and make the best of a bad situation. There goes Zillion. I've got my Dark Seal stacking because I'm still like, look, I'm still doing damage to these guys. So, I mean, if they chase me again, I should be able to do something here. Like, I don't know. But yeah, here I'm thoroughly tilted. That's right, the tilt's gonna go away pretty quickly once we start getting back into the game. So I got 3 Dark Seals and I got my Corrupting Potions, and now I got quite a bit of sustain with those, the Potion and the Dark Seal buff. So I should be able to have some sticking power, as well as be able to dual Mundo a little bit. The funny thing is here, he rushes a Spirit Visage, which is absolutely the right thing to do. If you're a Mundo against a Singe, do that. But the thing is, I still do way more damage to him than I expect. I don't know what it is. I think it might be Death via Touch. I'm not sure. But I still do a lot of fucking damage to Mundo in this laning phase. So those Dark Seals really pay off. You will see that very, very soon. Here, I want to get these creeps. I want to push this wave as soon as possible. I want to proxy. I want jungler attention up top. I want to atone for my mistake. I want Zac to be on my ass. I want Zed to be on my ass. I want Mundo to be on my ass. I want them up here while my team gets everything else. While my team can get Dragon, while my bot lane is a bit safer, I want them up here. So I'm going to go for a hard proxy now. And there, I see Zed's mid, Zac's derping around Dragon because my team's pressuring it. Brom's down there, which tells me either Caitlyn's gone back, but she's probably nearby. I'm willing to bet she's either nearby or heading back to lane. So I go to proxy another wave here. Very, very safe. Even if Caitlyn comes to me right now, like, you know, whatever, it's Caitlyn, I'll just run away. Lee Sin manages to get Brom. They don't get the Dragon yet, but Lee Sin manages to get Brom. Very, very nice. And here, I'm going for a double proxy. The fighting is still going on over there. They've gone back now, so probably a bit risky, but I decided to go for it anyways. So I'm just going to go run to the base here. I've got my potions ticking, so I'm getting health back. I actually decided to pop my ult right here, because my plan is I'm going to get these 2 waves and then just execute myself. So I just want to pop the ult to get the AP to be able to take the waves down a bit faster. Unfortunately, Brom shows up here, so he should have gone hard for me here. I don't know what he was doing. He sort of just backs off. So I'm like, alright, I'll just pop Ghost and run out then. Probably didn't need to pop Ghost. I reckon I could have gone out there. Yeah, I would have been able to get out there without popping Ghost, but I do it just for the safety. And I'm able to recall here quite safely. So there we go. And because I managed to do that, there's no wave in mid, so Zillion's able to get some damage on the tower with that. So very nice. Go back here. I'm going to go for boots. I'm going to go swiftness boots here. Mundo cleavers are hurting me a lot. They're going to hurt me a fuck ton. And also they got a Zac, who's got a lot of slows. And also the Brom with a lot of slows as well. Merc Treads wouldn't have been a bad option here. I will be completely honest with you. Merc Treads would have been fine. They would have lowered the duration of the slows. And they also would have protected me from the Brom bloody stun. Which actually fucks me up a little bit in this game. The Brom stun really hurts. I think it's because I've been used to playing Singe mid. and Singe mid, you go 18 in the defense tree, so you get the tenacity mastery. So I think I'm missing that a little bit. It's really unfortunate, but whatever. I'll live. So back to pushy again. I want to keep the pressure on, keep the proxy going. I wish I was playing Singe mid. But, I mean, here you're going to see the surprising amount of damage that I do to him. That was the worst goof flip I think I've ever made, but whatever. You see, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to run around my minions. So he's going to auto-attack me. That's going to get in creep aggro. So the minions are going to do a fuck ton of damage to him here. And I'm just basically going to kite him back. Here, I try to go for a goof flip. And this is how much I hate playing against Mundo top. Perfect goof flip in the tower right there. Takes 2 tower shots. I'm not going to chase that down. He'll probably kill me. So I'm just going to back off, play it safe, and going to recall back in. I hate Mundo top playing as Singed. But that's fine. Lee Sin's going to come up top and try and pressure a little bit. Can't really kill him. He got a lot of health back. I'm just going to teleport straight back top. I would have done this regardless of if Lee was there or not. I just want to keep applying pressure. So I'm going to teleport back top. I'm trying to see if I can set up a goof flip, maybe. If I land a goof flip here, Lee can just jump on him. Unfortunately, I get hit by the cleaver right there, so I'm slowed and I can't get the fling off. Which sucks, so yeah, I just ping Lee back and don't bother. Too risky. Let's not go for a tower dive. No point risking it. Now here I'm torn. I'm like, okay, team's fighting, team's fighting, team's fighting. Oh, I want to push this. If I push this, I can put a lot of pressure on the tower. Team's fighting. No, Chimso. Your team's go help your team. Okay, you did both. Okay, you pushed it, and now you're going to go help your team. But you probably should have just gone and helped your team. Okay, it's too late now, whatever. Just push the wave. And at this point, yeah, Lee Sin's dead. But fortunately, Zillion splits off the other way. So Zac chases down Lee Sin, and only one of them dies. So 1 for 1. Not too terrible. We can live. But at least I got that CS, eh? At least I got the CS. Totally worth. And here, I'm at this point, I'm not confident at fighting Mundo at all. But I'm still like, I'm going to act like I'm confident. And here you can see again, I'm just running around the creeps. I'm running around the creeps. Just keeping in those creeps for as long as possible so he takes as much damage from this as possible. Very good strategy against anyone who has to chase you around, especially Mundo. Keep him in the creep wave. Keep him in the creep wave. It'll deny their regen quite hard. But now he's got a Spirit Bazaars, so he's got a fuck ton of regen. It's unreal. But I'm still just trying to get, you know, get him in poison as much as I can. Try and do as much residual damage to him as I can. Go for a fling there. Go for some harass. His ult's down here. And here I'm like, okay. Ult and Ghost is up. I can go for a kill here. I totally can go for a kill here. Ult, Ghost, and a fling with a Scarlet attack can probably kill him. And I go for it and... well, Mr. fucking Party Crasher shows up at the perfect fucking time. Literally, the perfect fucking time he shows up. That would have been great if he hadn't shown up. I wouldn't have been ignited, so I would have been able to get out. I actually didn't think I would have... I almost thought that Mundo was going to survive there, but fortunately the creeps managed to take him out. So he does end up dying. And bloody hell. Zed, of course, shows up at the perfect time and gets the kill on me. Okay, well, 1 for 1. That's fine. Kill and assist for them, so it ends up being worth it for them. But still, look at the bot lane. Lee Sin goes for a counter gank against the Zac. And they're going to end up killing the Zac. And Leona's going to do a fucking brilliant flash play there and take out the Caitlyn as well. So in the end, Zed roams top. And his take is far less than what we got bot lane. So that's fine by me. Once again, pressure top. Singe is all about getting that pressure. That's why I like playing Singe mid. You can get that pressure even easier. You're even a juicier target in that mid lane. And you have an even easier time at getting away in the mid lane because it's shorter. Whereas the top lane, it's a bit more difficult. But yeah, that's why I like playing Singe mid more than Singe top at this point. But I still play Singe top. I've been playing it for like 3 fucking seasons. I still know how. So yeah, if I get filled in there, that's what I'll do. Now here he's going for a Barmy Cinder. I have to give props to this Mundo for not being one of the fucking retarded tank top laners that I always play against the Singed, who will rush a Barmy Cinder into a Sunfire Cape, despite the fact they're playing against the Singed. Thank you for being a smart tank top laner, Mundo, and actually going for a Spirit Visage first against the Singed, and going for the Barmy Cinder later. You the MVP. Here I'm just chasing him through poison, like, I don't care, I know I can just goof flip him and get away, so I'm not really that concerned, but team pings away. I wasn't looking at the map here, so I'm like, oh shit. There's people nearby. So I'm like, alright, whatever. I know Lee Sin's there. The fact that he wards there tells me that this Tri-Brush is not warded. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to try and bait him here. I goof flip. And Lee Sin is momentarily not paying attention, it seems. But, you know, he gets his head back in the game. And we're going to end up killing this Mundo here. So very nice. Very nice indeed. Now here I want to get this tower. But I'm sort of like, okay, yeah, I've got this tower. Let's just get this creep wave right here. And the next creep wave will come in and we'll be good. Ah, fuck off. Everyone wants to crash the party today. Okay, so Zac's here now, so it's a bit awkward. Lee Sin's going to come back up top again. to go for another gank, but okay, that awkward. He stopped the creep wave right in front of the tower, but fortunately it seems like he didn't see Lee Sin right there. Lee Sin does miss the Q, but he gets a nice kickback, and oh yes, very nice. Good work, Lee Sin. Very nice. And here I'm like, okay, I want to get this tower, but Mundo is probably going to be coming back. There's some action going on in bot lane. Mundo is probably going to be coming back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a ward right there, because I know that Mundo, if he pops ult, will be very fast, and I might see him too late. But because of that ward there, I see him well before he gets back. So I'm like, okay, not safe, time to run. And I'm out of there just with plenty of time. Drop a glue, some goo there for good measure, but I'm fine. I am, of course, well, maybe not of course, I'll explain why. I'm going for that Righteous Glory second, because basically I'm being confined to top lane a lot. I'm not doing much roaming early on here. So I don't think I really need the resistances all that much. Mundo and Zac aren't doing all that much damage to me. So I figure I can just go for the Righteous Glory and grab the resistances later. And I'm actually going to get my resistances in the form of a Zarot portal. Now, the reason why I chose this was because, well, first of all, main reason, dual MR and armor. Against this team comp, that's very nice. The Zac and the Mundo, we're doing that AP damage, whereas we got the Zed and the Caitlyn in bot lane doing that AD damage. So it will help me very well in the mid-game team fights. It'll give me a good mix of both as my second item, which when the team fights start will be good. I won't just have a lot of MR or a lot of armor, I'll have both. So very nice. Though I do have MR per level, so maybe I could have got away with it, but better safe than sorry. Second reason is, look at the enemy team again and try and figure out who would stop a split push. Who on their team could stop a split pushing Singed? Mundo could, sure, but he'll be much better served than the team fights, in all honesty. He'll be doing a lot more damage than Singe in the team fights. But Singe, with the way he's played now, is basically just a shittier version of Mundo. He builds tank, but he does less damage than Mundo, because Mundo's just got those fucking ridiculous cleavers. But yeah, if Mundo wants to stop me from pushing, yeah, I mean, I guess he could. But I'm just going to troll the fuck out of him, run around in circles like I'm doing here, and my Zarot portal minions are still going to be doing damage to the tower. So that's fine. If Zed comes for me, sure, he can stop me. But then Zed's coming for me. That's a lot of damage gone there. So they've got a lot less damage in teamfights now with that Zed there. And oh, speaking of fucking Zed, hello. That's okay. Fortunately, my ult is still running, so I'm going to be able to get the resistances here for when his ult pops, which is fine. Lee Sin's almost going to get him, and then Lee Sin's going to get greedy, and Lee Sin's going to die. So, yeah. Long story short, Lee Sin dies. But, yeah. So I bet you just decide, you know, who's really going to be able to stop as a rot portal split push from Singe on the enemy team? It would have to be Zed. And if Zed's coming for me, well, he can't kill me as long as I've got ult up and he doesn't get ridiculously fed, which he isn't. So basically, I can just build with that Zarot portal and split push all day, and they have to send Zed to stop me, in which case the team can just fight because they haven't got Zed. Very nice. Very easy. Shouldn't have teleported there. I teleported there because, like, right, I'm going to pressure Mundo. I'm going to get that tower. Chimso, watch your fucking map. You've got 3 team members going up top. They could have easily done that themselves and gotten that tower anyways. Waste of TP, whatever. It sucks, but what are you going to do? I tell the team to keep pushing top. I'm going to go mid to stop Caitlyn from pushing. Unfortunately, I do not have ult up, which is the problem here. Can't really fight the Caitlyn 1v1 without ult, but I'm going to give it a damn good try. I'm going to go for the Caitlyn here. She's, of course, going to net away. So I'm like, I'm going to go for Brom anyway. And here, oh my god, the fucking Brom stun. Jesus Christ, that shit hurts. But, okay, Lee Sin comes in. We're so split. We're like, we want to go for Caitlyn, but fuck, she keeps getting away. Oh, okay, no, I want to keep going here, because I've got my ult up in just a couple of seconds. I'm going to keep going. I figure, fuck it. Let's just go for the Brom, kill the Brom. There we go, Brom dies. Unfortunately, Lee Sin dies as well, but I'm going to go for the Caitlyn again. I've got my, bloody, Righteous Glory up, so she's not getting away even if she wants to. And with my ult running, I've got plenty of armor to be able to deal with her. So there she goes. That there was all my ult being up. If my ult wasn't about to come up, I would have gotten the hell out of there because I wouldn't have survived. Caitlyn would have killed me. But fortunately, because yeah, I did have that armor from my ult and the extra damage, we managed to go 2 for 1 there, which is still nice. I built the Negatron Cloak first instead of going for armor first in my Zarot Portal build. Because I thought, I didn't think I'll be roaming that early. I thought it was still going to be confined to top lane a bit more, and I'll still be facing Jax, and, not Jax, Mundo and Zac. So, yeah, I went for that instead. Maybe I should have gone after Cloak, but whatever. Here, I can't really push the mid lane. The mid lane turret's down, so I'm just going to take the blue buff and run. Probably cutting it very close, because everyone was just coming back in. Probably, Zac heading into the jungle there and being sad that his blue buff's gone. But whatever. Denied it from... He would probably have given it to Zed, most likely. So denied it from him. And, yeah, that's nice. Nice to have on Singe, anyways. Heading back top now. I really don't want to. I'd rather be mid helping the team, but... Yeah, I just ping them, you know, like... I want to be mid here, but I know that I've got to, like, push down top lane. So I want to try and push down one wave and then head down there. Fortunately, it seems like Lee Sin got behind Zed, and so he's going to cut him off right there. I think Zed's going to do a bit of fancy jukes and almost get away, but he does die. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Lucian manages just 2v1s Caitlyn and Brom. I wish I'd been able to see that, but I don't know what happened, but it happened. So, yeah. Very nice. I think Lucian's just fed. So here, I've got my Zarot portal. And oh my god, you fucking piece of shit Zarot portal, you useless fuck. You just had to go for the creeps, didn't you? You had one fucking job, get the tower. But no, you go for the fucking creeps. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I'm not racist, but against these Zarot minions, I'm like KKK against these Zarot minions, man. They fuck me over so much, they do the stupidest shit. So, I mean, I don't want to hear any of that fucking Voidling Lives Matter shit in the comments, alright? They are inferior. Voidling lives don't matter. Hashtag. But, I mean, at least they're doing the right thing now. So, at least they're good for something. Here we are. The team is pressuring bot really, really well. Very, very good play by them. And I'm just going to... Alright, I'll take this tower, I guess. You know, whatever. I've got this rock portal. Let's split push. Oh, hello, Caitlyn. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's all good. And now, I pop ult there. Probably didn't need to. But I thought that I was going to get jumped on. But, yeah. Easy. Get out of there. I take that plant for some reason. I guess I just find it fun to do. And here I'm going to fuck up. I'm like, cool, let's go for this Zed. Oops, so things are getting confusing. Okay, no, that's all good. Yeah, got Zed. Alright, and now we're sort of in a clusterfuck of damage. And oh dear. Okay, go for the bomb. Okay, got him. Nice, nice. Go for the Caitlyn. And oh shit, the team's dead. Oh, whoops, I fought without Lee Sin. Fuck. Well, that was my bad. I went for that engage there, so completely my fault. The team just followed up. Lee Sin were there, it could have gone a lot better. That was a big straight line of enemies, so one kick through all of them and no, a lot of damage, but yeah. Oh well, my bad. Wasn't too bad, you know. 2 for 3, but considering how far ahead we are, we shouldn't be going 2 for 3. So, not a disaster, but still a bad play by me. Here at third item, I'm going straight for that Leandri's Torment. Pretty self-explanatory. Mundo's tanky, Zac's tanky. They're all going to be pretty fucking tanky, with the exception of, Caitlyn right there. Oh, and Zed, of course. But they're all going to be pretty fucking tanky. Brom as well. You know, Brom, Zac, and Mundo are going to be really tanky. So I want that bloody Leandri's Torment to just fuck them super hard in team fights. Do a lot of damage. Burn them down. That's why I'm getting that. And of course I need some damage. So yeah, third item, damage item. And since it works so good against this enemy team, let's go for that one. So now things are pretty quiet. The lanes are all pretty pushed out. None of our towers are in any immediate threat, so let's just go straight for this dragon right here. Windrake, I believe we got 2 dragons already, so this will be the second Windrake. Very nice, 50 out of combat movement speed. Will do well for us. I've got my TP up, and I got my Zarot portal up, so I'm going to want to look for a split push at some point. But I really want to get my Leandri's first. I really, really want a Leandri's, because that will mean if Mundo comes for me, I'll be able to deal with him as well. There, I think maybe Brom will get too close, so I'll try to go for him, but I decide not to chase. He'll just slow me down anyways, and by the time I catch up to him, the whole enemy team will be on top of me, so let's not do that. But here, I'm like, okay, maybe we can make something work here. Pop, oh, I'm gonna go in. Fortunately, Zed gets stuck in the goo for quite a while, so Leon is able to jump on top of him, and we're able to go here. Now here, look at me, I'm zoning out 3 people right here. 3 people. Fortunately, get hit by the Brimstone. That hurts. Zoning out 3 people, but Mundo is fucking ridiculous. You just can't kill that fucking piece of shit. And Lucian is out of the fight, so once again, probably a bad fight taken by me. It's not a complete disaster once again, but actually no, I think this one actually is a complete disaster if I remember correctly. I think we got like 4 and 1. Yeah, I think this one was a disaster. This was very bad. That could have almost been a throw. And once again, I made the engage. So, oops. But yeah, I thought we would have had a bit more damage, but oh well. Now I've got the Leandri's though, so hopefully we're all good. I want to look out for a split push now, but of course I do want to be in those team fights. I actually sold my Dark Seal and my potion just because I want that Leandri's for the next fight. I really want it. It's such a big damage boost for Singed when you're going up against tanky people. So if you got to sell some shit to get it, make sure you do. it needs to be quiet. We got good wards in the east side of the jungle right there. So we're able to see the enemy team. They're just sort of derping around, clearing camps, whatever, basic stuff. Now here, this is where the methodical part comes in. This is where we start getting all methodical. I tell the team, right, we should either group bot. No, you guys should group bot. I'll go top. I got portal. And that's fine. You know, you guys go bot. Right, you push that out. You create all the pressure down there. I'll go top. I got that Zarot portal. I'll fuck that inhibitor up. You fuck that inhibitor up. We'll be Gucci. So that's the plan there. Lee Sin, unfortunately, is lagging a bit behind there. I think he's AFK for a moment, but he's going to start moving, so we're all good. But yeah, he sort of delays things a little bit, you know. Got to be on point there. You know, the shop is nice. There's a good selection of items for sale, but, you know, there's a match to win. Now here I got the Landry's, but unfortunately Mundo has a blue buff, so I'm a little bit scared here, because that's a lot of slows. I do have Swiftness boots, so it is okay, I guess, but still. He's done a lot of damage to me already. I'm not liking it now. I should have flipped him right there. But yeah, basically at this point, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to go straight for the inhibitor. I pop my ult right here, and I'm just like, fuck it. Now here we go. Watch this right here. This is Singe taking an inhibitor with Zarot portal. So I'll put it right next to the inhibitor, which means it's always just going to hit that inhibitor no matter what. I think even if there are creeps there, it will still hit the inhibitor. Unfortunately, Mundo is smart, and he does the smart thing by taking out the Zarot portal first. But it's done its job. It's done enough damage. I'm going to get this inhibitor. Meanwhile, the team is pressuring bot lane, and they're going to take out that inhibitor as well. Now, unfortunately, they are going to lose the fight down there pretty hard, okay? They get the inhibitor, but they get wrecked, unfortunately. They go 4-0 there. Pretty bad, but at the same time, we got 2 inhibitors off it. So, I would say we came out ahead there. Not by all that much, but we came out ahead. 2 inhibitors down. We lost 4 people. They probably should have just rushed Baron right here. They should have just been like, right, ping Baron, everyone go straight for Baron. I reckon they would have had enough damage, they would have enough health remaining on their tanks to be able to get it. But they don't for some reason. They just decide to farm, which, I mean, okay, sure. But both the inhibitors were just taken out, which means no super creeps would have been at the base anytime soon. So I reckon they could have gone for a Baron right there. I really think they could have. I would have ran down there to try and stop them, but there wouldn't be much that I could do with no ult, so they probably would have gotten it. But instead, I'm telling the team, right, look, that's all methodical, let's just do this by the book. As soon as everyone's up, let's go for that Baron, okay? Then you guys go mid, and then I'll go bottom, and I'll pressure the fucking Nexus towers while you get mid lane. Easy. And here I'm typing, look, I'm going to be the fucking Singe police right here. I'm going to keep them away from the Baron. You guys go for the Baron. But the thing is here, now we have super minions pushing. So the longer the enemy team dances around Baron with us, the closer those creeps are going to get to the base. So basically they're going to make a choice. Are we going to contest this Baron, or are we going to save our inhibitor turrets? Well, you better make the choice quick. See, we're just stalling here. We're delaying. We're just pausing. Delay Leona there says pause. Here we are. We're just sitting here. I'm not being aggressive just yet. I'm waiting. Let's just keep it up. Minions are pushing in. But there, Mundo gets a little bit too close. He gets slowed by Zilean. I go in. I'm not going to go for the Mundo. I'm going to go straight for the Caitlyn. Alright, I'm just going to sit on top of her. It doesn't matter if I kill her or not. I'm just keeping her out of the fight. Here we go. I got 3 people out of the fight here. Zed, Caitlyn, and Braum all after me. Now Zach's running after me as well. Unfortunately, bloody Mundo manages to get away, but he's Mundo, whatever. I get ignited there. I almost died of the Zed, but I've got the regen to stay alive. Here I'm thinking, oh shit, what do I do? I'm going to just teleport back to the base here. Zed's trying to run to cut me off. I'm just going to run. All good. Teleport back to base. He might not have even been coming around to get me. Yeah, in the end I could have just recalled there, but I saw him walking down, so he could have been going for me right there. So I just did the safe thing and teleported back. It does mean that unfortunately I don't have a teleport to get back, but that is fine. I'm just going to run to the Baron, and we're going to get it. And as you can see there, oh no, they killed Mundo. They killed Mundo and Braum, so very, very nice. There we go. So 2 people down. I zoned Caitlyn out of that fight super hard. Braum had to peel for her. Fucking Zach had to run back. So very, very good job. I mean, that team fight, redeeming myself. Here, I'm just like, fuck off, Zach. You're not. If I landed a fling there, that would have been awesome. That would have been a goof flip, and he would have been in trouble. But I just keep him away from the Baron, and we managed to grab it right there. Team's starting to recall. I don't really need to, so I'm just going to stick around. I'm just going to keep the mid wave pushed. And basically here, I'm just like, okay, yep, one final push down mid. Easy. We need to do this quick. They're pinging for Dragon here. No. Okay, those inhibitors were taken out a while ago. We need to keep the pressure on, or those inhibitors are going to respawn. And you're going to see that's exactly the right decision, because just as the game's ending, the inhibitors respawn. So, if we actually gone for that Dragon, we might not have won as early as we did. So, yeah, Lee's going for it. I'm like, get the fuck off that fucking dragon, you blind cunt, and get in the mid lane. And he's doing exactly that. And here, Singe is not real good in the siege, so I'm just going to run chaos. I'm just going to be the chaotic force behind the enemy base. I'm going to push these super creeps in. I'm going to drop a fucking Zarot portal, and I'm just going to pressure those Nexus towers while my team presses mid. This is just too much pressure for them to handle. They can't handle this. Unfortunately, that Zarot portal was a bit shit, so Caitlyn just destroys it. But here I am again, running interference. Caitlyn and Braum, right here. Stick with me, kids, while my team fights your team. If they don't have Caitlyn damage there, that fucking stun is unreal. But that's fine, I'm just going to keep going for the Caitlyn. Whatever, we're good. Just zone him out, zone him out, zone him out. And there we go. We're going to take the turret down there. We're going to take the inhibitor down here. And we're just going to push on for the win. So yeah, a very, very methodical victory. I like this game. It was fun. It was really bad in the beginning, but we ended up winning because of skill. We ended up winning because we communicated. We didn't just get lucky. We played the fights. I mean, we played a lot of fights wrong. We could have easily thrown, but because we were coordinated, we managed to persevere and carry on. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed all that. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Chimso. Like and subscribe for more League of Legends content, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.
Hey, everybody have a great week. It's August. Summer's almost over.